thing that I didn't have. So at the end of the day, I gotta get used to working and shit.
So let's move on, Director. You wrote a book called Government Gangsters. You identified 20 individuals in that book. You put me on that list, the top of the list. Thank you. My children find it flattering. 20 of those individuals have been investigated or have had adverse actions. Mr. Chairman, would you recuse yourself?
The gentleman has no time.
Mr. Chairman, would you admonish the witness not to insult members? Mr. Chairman, just
Committee will remember.
quick point of order. Could the gentleman take an additional 20 seconds to complete his thoughts since the witness decided to interrupt him and continue?
And the witness will be able to respond if he wants.
Thank you. My question is, will you, Director, recuse yourself, yes or no, from investigating or making decisions about the 60 individuals, including myself, that you identified as government gangsters? Yes or no?
Time of the gentleman has expired. The witness may respond if he wants.
And the answer was no, as I heard. Correct. Thank you, Director Patel, for being here today. The FBI searched Jeffrey Epstein's Manhattan residence, correct?
I believe that happened in 2018. I think there were 2 updates.
2019. And in that residence, the FBI found a safe, correct?
I don't have the catalog of evidence on those.
In that residence, the FBI found a safe, correct?
I'll accept your representation.
And in that safe, the FBI found topless and lewd photographs of girls, correct?
Again, sir, I'll accept your representation. I don't know.
Thank you. It was all over the media of the Times, a New York Times article that says Jeffrey Epstein is indicted on sex charges as discovery of nude photos is disclosed, dated July 8th, 2019, the time before the trove of lewd photographs of girls was discovered in a safe inside financier Jeffrey Epstein's Manhattan mansion. Author Michael Wolff has conducted new.
Okay, so right now we watching the Jeffrey Epstein files, and basically we got
was in the safe, and what he showed the author was in this safe. So let's please play that clip.
Hold on, damn, I gotta redo that.
And I was sitting talking to Epstein, and he said, "Wait a minute, I gotta show you something." And then he went into his safe, and he came out with photographs. They were Polaroids, I think, and he kind of spread them out like playing cards, and it was Trump. I mean, I think there were a dozen of them, and it was Trump with girls of an.
Let's see if Trump really in this fucking files, y'all. Come on.
Palm Beach house.
Let's get it. Give me some votes. Give me some votes.
Took place, and I remember very vividly 3 of them. There are 2 in which Trump is the topless girls are sitting on Trump's lap, and then a 3rd in which he has a
So the FBI basically been pretty much, the FBI been like
the girls are kind of
saying like Trump ain't in the FBI, I mean ain't in the motherfucking files. And I'm like, if he ain't in the files, where are these pictures coming from? They saying basically,
Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were friends.
all right, so the government,
Showing Donald Trump together with Epstein, correct?
right?
I don't have
Listen, hold on.
entirety of the photographs, but I think they've been photographed in public together.
All right.
See, I just talked about that. I just said that.
No,
How do you know that?
because that information would have been brought to light by multiple administrations and FBI investigators over the course of the last 20 years.
Okay, so they saying basically if Trump was in the motherfucking files, and if these pictures that he had took with motherfucking Jeffrey Epstein, they would have basically, they saying like they would have been got his ass. So
You weren't there at the search. You don't know what Epstein may or may not have done with those photographs even prior to the search. Maybe someone has it. Maybe the Epstein estate has it.
You raise a great point.
see, we back there.
Asked to talk to Michael Wolff?
You raise a great point. I haven't personally asked to talk to
Has the
Michael
FBI
Wolff,
asked?
but the FBI, I'll get back to you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He might got pictures of me too, shit, and I ain't never seen this nigga. This nigga Jeffrey Epstein, some crazy magical motherfucker. Hold on.
I'm not saying they haven't. I just don't know.
Has FX subpoenaed the tapes that Michael Wolff has conducted of Jeffrey Epstein?
I don't know.
All right. So if you could provide us an answer, that would be terrific. Well, let me ask you this question then. Have you looked at all the photos in Epstein files?
I have looked at all the information that the investigators
Okay, this is the director of the
investigating
FBI.
this case have provided to run out credible leads.
And in the Epstein file, was there that creepy birthday message that Donald Trump had written? To
And this
Epstein?
this
That's
basically
what
the
I'm trying to tell
state.
You raise a great point. The estate of Jeffrey Epstein has a voluminous amount of information that they have not released before.
Okay, so that's great. So, would it be great if the FBI subpoenaed the state of Jeffrey Epstein
Yeah.
for all that information?
The estate is under no obligation to provide that material, even pursuant to a subpoena. That's a
That's
great
just,
point.
yeah, that's just false.
Okay.
That's just false. You're the frickin' FBI. You can subpoena the information from.
You heard what he said? That's false. You're the fucking FBI. You can subpoena anything you want, nigga. All you gotta do is go get the fucking orders.
You confirmed that exists. Attorney General Pam Bondi confirmed earlier this year that exists. So I just want to ask you a simple question. Is Prince Andrew on Epstein's client list?
The material related to Prince Andrew has been made public.
Is Prince Andrew on the client list?
We have released the index of names that were in Jeffrey Epstein's.
Is Donald Trump on Epstein's client list?
The index has been released, and the index will speak for
So I'm
itself.
just say, America is a huge red flag. The FBI director could not answer whether Donald Trump was on Epstein's
Gentleman's time
client
has
list.
expired.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Patel, before you joined the FBI, you had very strong opinions about what the FBI was hiding regarding Jeffrey Epstein. In a September 2023 interview
She
with
about to
Glenn Beck,
expose.
you said
Listen.
the Black Book is under the, quote, direct control of the director of the FBI. In December 2023, you said, let us know who the pedophiles are. Even for a short time after becoming FBI director, in February of 2025, you tweeted, quote, there will be no cover-ups, no missing documents, no stone left unturned. In June, you told Joe Rogan, quote, we've reviewed all the information. We're going to give you every single thing we have and can. But then suddenly in July, everything changed. You and Attorney General Pam Bondi released one video and said that there was nothing more to see. Your July memo says you uncovered more than 300 gigabytes of data and physical evidence, but that you had decided no further disclosure would be appropriate or warranted. That is a quote. I think what happened, Mr. Patel, is that suddenly you discovered that Donald Trump's name was all over these files, and you started a giant cover-up. So you are under oath, Mr. Patel. You just testified to Mr. Swalwell that you did not speak to the president about the Epstein files. To your knowledge, did Attorney General Pam Bondi speak to the president about what was in the Epstein files?
I can't speak for Attorney General Pam